Hello there, my name's Richard. I've been thinking about this for a while now, and I've made up my mind I'm going to share all my DIY knowledge and know-how with all you that watches YouTube. So welcome to the DIY Rocking Woodshed! In the next few weeks, months or maybe years, I'm going to go and do all those odd jobs around the house that nobody wants to do really. Making things for the garden like wooden planters, decking, and maybe a few seating areas. Maybe making the odd bit of furniture for the house, and maybe we can do some tool reviews. Maybe you should subscribe and let me know what you would like to see. But before we start, we need a shed to do all the projects in. And the problem I've got is the shed I've got. Let's have a look around the shed. It's too small, it's too dark, it's too damp, the thing's rotten. Just look at those spiders' webs in there. It's enough to put anyone off going in there. So project 1, a new shed. So let's get some tools and knock the thing down before it falls down. Yes! What we got here is a 6 foot by 8 foot shed, which is no good for nobody. You ain't going to get nothing in there. But the size of the area, we can have a lot bigger shed. So what I'm going to have is an 18 foot by 8 foot shed.
You can't have it that big.
What do you mean I can't have it that big?
Well, think of the neighbours.
What about the neighbours? What? Hold on.
Honestly.
Right, after a heated debate with the missus, I'm not allowed an 18 foot by 8 foot shed, so I've gone for a 14 foot by 8 foot shed, which should be big enough. But first, we're going to have to get rid of all these weeds and put it all back and prepare the ground for me to lay the base. And hopefully we can shed some light on DIY. that's it for day 2 of the shed build. I've levelled the ground out as much as I could. I don't really know whether we're going to have to take a bit more dirt out until I've removed the shed. And that's my next thing I've got to do, is remove this shed. I know I've pushed the dirt to one side. I haven't got a clue what I'm going to do with that yet. I've got some ideas, but not 100% on that yet. You know the size of the shed, but what about the design of the shed? Let's go and design one. What a good idea. And we can work out how much wood we need to make the thing. Well, I'm glad levelling the ground out is finished now, because that's been 31 degrees in that sun. Terrible. I've chose the wrong time to actually build a shed. Ridiculous. Trust me. I've just gone and had a bath because that was hot out there today digging that base. Now I'm in the design room, or in other words, my kitchen. What I'm going to do is set up the camera and I'll film myself designing the shed. I've got a few ideas that I've got off the internet, and we'll just have to see how we get on. So let's get down to it and we'll start. The design of the shed, and this is what I've come up with. It's a bit like me, plain, simple and basic. Right, I think this video's gone on far too long now, so don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell, because it all helps. And we will see you in part 2, where we will be taking down the old shed, which needs taking down, and laying the base for the new shed, which we really need a new shed. So see you in part 2, and thanks for watching.